little foggy this morning as you're hitting the roadways. Should be clearing up, however, and then we'll have a high of about 50 today. Still creeping our way up to what could be a record high on Friday. Now saying it could be about 65 on Friday.
Dang.
Okay.
Hey, get the boat out.
Yeah. Get a little extra round of fishing in there. So we're expecting a little rain as the weekend, but all in all, not too bad.
Who has my password for the text system here? Because I cannot remember it.
Oh, no.
You don't have it saved?
It's gone. It's gone from my brain. No, I don't have it saved. I knew it yesterday.
I might be able to find it.
Isn't that the worst? You knew it yesterday, but now it's just gone. Let me
I'll
see.
find it. Or else I can log into one of yours.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Mine's saved. I have no idea.
All right. Just checking.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, how are you guys?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Besides your technical difficulties.
I think I need one more cup of coffee, and then I can rattle that password right out of my brain.
How was the Tuesday evening?
I guess it was great.
Nothing crazy?
Yeah, I still need that cup of coffee to rattle out what I actually did last evening.
Okay.
I think I read. I'm trying to be more intentional about reading and getting off my phone. I have had a little bit of success with that.
Okay.
I'm reading something. It was a Pulitzer Prize winner called Demon Copperhead. It's very good, and I got into some of that last night.
Is it about a very evil snake?
It is not. It's
Okay.
about a red-headed kid born in a trailer park, and his name was Damon.
So basically
a
really
Demon.
evil snake.
Yeah.
You're redhead from a trailer park. You're pretty much just a really evil snake. That's how it works out. Right?
So far, just a kid down on his luck. I'll let you know if
down
anything
on his
turns
luck.
his
Okay,
corner.
now I feel like a jerk.
Yeah.
If he's down on his luck. Okay, never mind. Yeah, he's abused, left in the trailer
Born to
by
an
himself.
18-year-old drug addict and alcoholic.
Great. Okay. Yep.
So that's
I'm
how
a
we're
jerk.
starting out life.
And now you're going to tell me it's a true story, and I'm really
I don't
big
think
into
it's a true story, no.
How are you, Thick?
I'm good, man. You were right.
About?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, usually, yes.
The air fryer does an amazing job with vegetables.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, man. I made some incredible vegetables last night.
That'll do
I
it.
love that. Man, this thing is so great. Where have I been?
I was like, I love how you're just coming into the air fryer era. Like, you've been in the air fryer era for a while.
I know. Well, better late than never.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you're discovering. Are you doing are you looking up like air fryer recipes and stuff?
Oh, I have so many bookmarked.
Really?
Oh my gosh, I don't know when I'll get to all of them, but I'm trying one by one.
You can get air fryer liners.
Yeah, they came yesterday.
Oh, they came yesterday.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, I got a couple different kinds. So they come with holes and without holes.
Yeah, in case you want a little ventilation in there.
Well, yeah, I mean it's an air fryer. So,
I will say, Nora ordered them because I would get so mad at the boys for using the air fryer and not cleaning it out.
Oh man. Yeah.
And so I go to use it, and there'd be like breadcrumbs, crumbs from the chicken nuggies or whatever in there. I'd just be fuming. So she bought air fryer liners.
Yeah.
Have not been opened yet. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
It takes too much effort to open those and pull one out,
Oh, my God.
Don't have time for that. Got to get back to the video game.
Right. God, I have never met a family that makes me want to punch people in the face so much.
You have teenage boys.
Voluntarily in it.
Much.
Yeah. You love them. You love them.
I finally, was it Saturday? Yeah, no, it was Saturday night. They were gone for 10 days, 9.5 days. They were gone. All right. I drive to Detroit. I pick them up on Saturday, bring them back. First night they're back. They do their thing. They put their stuff down, of course, right to the video games. Once for dinner, make dinner, and they come back down, and both of them put their plates in their sink with food on the plate. We don't have a garbage disposal.
So you got a trash can.
Exactly. Exactly.
He's getting serious.
Exactly. So finally, I walked up there, and their bedroom doors are within arm's reach of each other.
Yeah.
I walked up, double knock, double open, and I go, we're done. You are 13. You just turned 17 2 weeks ago. We're done. From now on, you are scraping your plate before you put it, because you get the dry food in there. Yeah. And I snapped. I hate teenagers so much. God, move out already. Go away.
Now, ask yourself, did you do that kind of stuff?
All the time.
Yes.
That's different, though.
Is that right?
It's 100% different. My mom was there to take care of me. We're not there to take care of them. They're old enough.
Okay.
We had a garbage disposal in our house. God.
Fantastic.
Anyways, all right. Oh, I need a breather. Let's move on. Blitz morning trivia thing.
I didn't mean to get y'all upset.
Blood pressure, 220 over 190 at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I just wanted to say I like my air fryer. All right, $25 up for grabs to waterbeds and stuff if you're the first one to text in the correct answer. It has been confirmed that back in the 80s, classic rock group ZZ Top was offered $1 million per person in the band to shave their beards. They were going to get paid $1 million a piece to shave their beards. The question is, what company offered them $1 million a piece to shave their beards? Be the first one to text in the correct answer at 800-821-9970 and win the gift card.
Let's get that answer for Blitz morning trivia, Thick.
All right, the question was, it was confirmed that ZZ Top was offered $1 million per person back in the 80s to shave their legendary beards. And the question was, what company offered them the money? And Billy Gibbons, guitar player for ZZ Top, was on Jay Moore's podcast, and here's what he had to say.
Is it true you guys were offered $1 million to shave your beards?
It's true. It was $1 million per man.
Was that Gillette?
They deny it.
And during a Super Bowl commercial?
Yeah.
So $3 million Gillette to ZZ Top to shave your beard.
So we passed. We passed, and word got out, and our fans loved it.
Gillette is the answer to the question.
I would shave my head for $1 million right now.
Yes,
well,
I agree. However, I guarantee those beards were worth more than $1 million.
They'll grow back.
Yeah. Not as long as those were, that'd have been their whole career.
Do you know there were probably crumbs and stuff in those beards? Like you could have started fresh and had $1 million.
You want to know Nora's biggest what would be Nora's biggest nightmare in the entire world?
What?
It would be watching ZZ Top eat a bowl of soup.
Oh yeah. Dragging that beard.
Yeah. She would curl up in the fetal position. Yeah. Anytime we're at a restaurant, we see someone, we're like, oh, that's a beard soup. That's definitely a soup beard. That's a soup beard for sure.
Ew.
Man. Yeah, they're actually they've got a 2026 tour coming up, co-headlining with Dwight Yoakam.
Okay.
ZZ Top and Dwight. I don't know if there's anybody besides Billy left, though. He might be the last one.
Oh, valid question. Yeah.
So, anyway, Keith Newberger from Galleon, first one to text in the correct answer, and he's got himself $25 to go spend at Waterbeds and stuff.
Congratulations. Hey, Thick, can you pull up my little time machine? I want to take a trip back to the 1950s, please. There was a blogger that just went through a bunch of magazines and news articles to collect 10 hilariously wrong predictions from the 1950s. These are all from news articles and magazine articles about what people in the 1950s thought we would have here in the 2020s, including jetpacks would be everywhere.
Yeah, that seems to be like number one on every list in the past. Yep. Jetpacks.
Bicycles, more vehicles, and personal jetpacks.
Just be flying all over the place.
Around. Yep. Someone said a hose would replace house cleaning. Basically, your house would be waterproof, synthetic, entirely washable, where you could just spray your house down. And we're talking the inside.
Right.
And no more brooms. You would just spray everything down.
Is somebody working on that? I would like to have that.
You got to have a drainage system,
you
don't you?
You have to have a massive drainage system.
There are a lot of things that haven't been worked out yet, but let's be focused on that.
Work on that one?
Yeah.
We'll start spraying down. We'll work on the drainage later. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. Steps. Yeah. We'll get there. The moon would have subdivisions. A lot of people in the 1950s thought they were already working on the space program. And so now you're talking, by that point, we're going to advance so much, it's going to have its own little bubbles and its own little subdivisions up there on the moon.
I guarantee you somebody has sold space in a subdivision on the moon. Somebody has sold that to some sucker.
I would not be surprised.
Remember in the what was that universe called where didn't Snoop Dogg buy a house
in the metaverse.
Remember?
Oh, that's right.
People were buying nothing.
Space, yes.
Oh, I remember that one guy. I live next door to Snoop Dogg. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You do not.
Yep. Let's see. Gasoline engines would disappear. The 50s, they really thought that they were going to be done with the gasoline engines. Although
they're trying.
They've taken a big leap forward for sure. I don't know if it's ever going to go away.
I don't think we have the infrastructure to have all electric vehicles.
Not yet. Obviously, this was a big one. Robot housekeepers were inevitable. Humanoid machines that would do cooking, change diapers, serve as basically a butler or a handyman. That was a very popular opinion back in the 1950s. We're definitely getting closer, for sure.
Well, yeah, like the Roomba.
Yep. Well, there was an article today. In fact, we're going to talk about a little bit later. CES just started. The Consumer Electronics Show just started in Vegas. Yeah. And one of the new items is a Roomba with legs.
It'll go up the steps.
It'll climb the steps, clean the steps, and go up the next step.
Nice.
Yeah. So we are definitely getting closer. Let's see. Another prediction from the 1950s. The U.S. would fully adopt the metric system.
That's a pipe dream. Oh, my God.
I remember in elementary school, that was a thing.
Yeah.
Is that we were going to learn the metric system. And, yeah. And
boy, it really would make life a lot easier.
I did learn it in school.
Yeah.
But it's not, like, the mainstream.
How many miles per hour is a kilometer per hour?
How many miles per hour is a kilometer per hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The metric equivalent.
Everybody knows that. Imperial system for life.
Right. Like 1 point something.
See, I think it's
6?
under 1.
Is it under 1?
Or no, because kilometer, you can go 90 kilometers per hour. Yeah, I think you're right. It's
like 1.6 or something.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? I don't know. I could be
all I can tell you is that if I'm looking at a TikTok recipe and somebody says, well, you need 50 milliliters, I'm like, click.
Yeah.
I understand.
Scroll.
I understand that. The conversion I don't have. I can't.
There's two very popular chefs I watch on YouTube. I watch their recipes and stuff, and they're always, oh yeah, you need 30 grams of cheese and this and Finally, the final prediction from the 1950s, very popular prediction: machines would give us 3-day weekends. Basically, you would have your computers and your internet and things like that would make jobs easier, so it could kind of take over and lighten the load on us. Now,
instead they eliminated jobs.
That's the thing. We are getting there. It is making a little bit easier, making workflow a bit easier on us, but it's also advancing to the point now where it's eliminating jobs.
There's so many factories that became automated.
Absolutely. There you go, some predictions from 1950.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Well, both stories today take us overseas as we try and answer the question, what's up with them Asians? We go over to China for both of our stories. The first being what could have been a horrible story, turning out to be a great turnaround because a man in his 80s fell from his 15th story window out of his apartment. Fell down 7 stories down to the 8th floor, and thankfully this woman had like a clothes drying rack outside of her window where they hang their clothes to air dry, and he hit it just right and fell on his back, and it saved his life.
Wow.
He did not fall the entire 15 stories. He actually survived hitting this clothing rack.
Dang.
That is when a security guard got onto the 8th floor, pulled in a fire hose from the hallway, tied it around his waist John McClane style, went out the window of the apartment above the man, climbed down the outside of the building, climbed in the window of the 7th story apartment, and pulled the man off the clothing rack into the apartment. How this man is still alive, I mean, the video is absolutely unbelievable. The 80-year-old man is laying there flat on his back, his feet dangling off the clothes rack. How the clothes rack absorbed this man's weight from a 7-story fall without snapping off the window, I have no idea. But the man is said to survive. He is still in the hospital.
My gosh, I feel like I should be in the ICU after I clip a corner with my shoulder in the building.
Right.
I'm like, oh, put me in the hospital.
No, this man
guy survived
7 stories onto a metal clothing rack. And kudos to whoever installed that clothing rack.
Well, I was going to say, if I'm that company, I'm getting this guy to for an endorsement.
Yeah.
This clothing rack might save your life one day.
This could hold your entire wardrobe without breaking. We can absorb the impact of an 80-year-old. Now, granted, an 80-year-old Asian man weighs all of 37 pounds, but still, you still got momentum. You still got velocity from falling, and it absorbed your entire body weight. Good for you, clothing rack. Yes, the man will survive, and he will eventually be okay. Story number 2: a woman apparently went out to eat. And do you ever go and somehow you run your card and your card is declined? That's a sinking feeling.
Oh, it is.
We had that happen on our little trip to Pittsburgh because I was using it a lot in one day, and that's the bank jumped on and goes, wait a minute, you don't live in Pittsburgh. So I had to call and tell them.
Oh, yeah.
But
That's good.
yeah, absolutely. No, I'm glad they did it. But that's still the denial. Sorry, your card's been denied. That's a feeling. You rub it on your shirt.
Uh-huh.
You're like, I know I got money in there.
No, this is the good card.
Or there's no money in there and you try and make up excuses, so you have to grab the other card.
You can't shake that feeling, though.
You cannot.
Like, for quite a while.
Cannot.
That feeling of, like, embarrassment, even though if it's legitimate.
Well,
I automatically wonder if I got hacked.
yeah, absolutely.
If I stole my money.
Well, this poor woman finished up her meal and went to pay, but unfortunately her phone died. She was trying to do the old tap and pay. It's made it a bit more convenient now. I had forgotten my wallet before, and I'm like, do you guys take Apple Pay? Thank you.
There you
Good
go.
to go. However, this woman's phone died. Well, an employee at the restaurant said, hey, you can plug your phone in, and for some reason, still no answers as to why. This woman lost her mind. Whether she didn't want to pay or was just embarrassed that she had to plug her phone in for some reason, she snapped. She grabbed a meat cleaver from the kitchen and started chasing all the employees around the restaurant. They all ended up getting out safe. And they, of course, called the police. That's when the Hong Kong police showed up. And this woman was attacked. They had to bring in SWAT officers with the big battle shields.
Oh, my gosh.
This woman was swinging this hatchet like a mad woman. She was attacking the police officers. She was attacking anyone that was around. They finally surrounded her all with the shields and were able to force her down to the ground. No idea as to what set this woman off, but she will be spending some time behind bars because you can't attack other people, and you for sure can't attack police officers with a meat cleaver.
Who among us aren't one small incident away from absolutely losing it?
I guarantee that number is in at least the low 80 percentile.
Yeah.
One incident away from snapping. and that number is growing by the day.
It is.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, that term is called postal.
Yeah, 100% ready to go at it.
You think she didn't have the money, and that's why she got mad that
Total
they had
possibility.
a solution?
Total possibility. They had a solution for her, but she didn't want to pay. I mean, maybe she turned her phone off and said it was dead. Who knows?
Right.
Anyways, yes, police did finally arrest the woman, and she is under arrest for suspicion of possessing an offensive weapon, criminal damage, and assaulting police officers. That is your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. Mentioned it earlier, yesterday, CES kicked off in Vegas. If you've never been to CES before, it's a pretty cool time. And I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive, do you know what else is going on in Vegas right now or getting ready to happen? I think it happens this weekend, is the AVN Awards. They always tie in the CES and the AVN Awards together.
What is the AVN?
Oh, Kelly.
AVN Awards.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is it something dirty?
Well, AV.
Adult video?
I think they do that intentionally for all the nerds that are there.
Right.
Get all the nerds and all the porn stars.
Coincides.
They're making some money.
Yeah.
They're making some money. Anyways, they always reveal some really cool stuff at the CES. New technology. Basically, it's what it's all about. Consumer Electronics Show is what CES stands for. So things you will be able to buy, electronic stuff, and things that are coming out. Here are some of the highlights from yesterday. A lollipop that plays music called Lollipop Star. Basically, it used bone conduction technology. You put the lollipop in your mouth, and you hear the music in your head.
Okay. Is this necessary?
$9 per lollipop.
What?
When you bite down on it, it plays the music, so it rings through your teeth and into your head, and you hear the music.
Like a specific, like I'm buying a metal lollipop, and then
Basically,
metal music.
Yep.
Scramble my brains from the inside.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
You're finishing up the lollipop, right, as the best part of the song's about to play, and
Right,
it's
then
gone.
you miss the chorus.
Darkness
Yeah.
imprisoning me.
Color-changing fingernails are coming from iPolish. Basically, they're press-on nails, and they change color with a special device you buy, so you never have to repaint your nails.
How about that?
Yep.
That's going to be popular.
What? That was like, was that Fifth Element, I think? She was holding out her hand and just touching her nail, and they changed colors with the pen. Yeah. Talking AI picture frames from Vinabot, $300. It's a digital picture frame that will have conversations with you, basically from the person who's in the picture. It's they got the idea from the talking paintings in Harry Potter, is what they say.
Oh, okay.
You will be able to get vibrating kitchen knives. Basically, you remember the old plug-in turkey carver? The knife that would go...
Yeah.
It's like that, except it vibrates 30,000 times per second to cut through stuff more easily.
Nice.
So it's not like the old knife you saw moving
Right.
back and forth.
I use one of those every year.
You still have one?
Yeah.
The electronic turkey cutting knife?
As opposed to what?
A regular knife?
that you cut
a sharp butcher's
Why
knife?
do I want to do that when I can just push down and it just slices?
Because that's so 1980s.
Is it?
I feel
Yeah.
like it's 1970s.
Even that.
Maybe
talking
60s.
about?
Yes. You've got to be the only one.
No, I'm not.
Who still uses.
No, I am
There's not a
You
soul
can't-
listening to us right now
Okay.
who uses one of those.
You can't. I can tell you this: you can't buy a plug-in electric knife
Yes.
No way.
Yes, you
anymore.
can.
No, can you?
Okay.
Hold
On
on.
eBay, maybe.
To the
On
Googles.
eBay from 1950 version plug-in
Right.
turkey
It's
slicer.
like green.
Walmart, Target, Kohl's,
Electronic
Hamilton Beach,
knife.
Black & Decker. What are you talking about, man?
Really? Look at this.
Talking about? This is not something of the past. People, why?
Okay,
why do I
nobody
need to,
under the age of
Okay,
50
yes.
uses one of these.
Why do
nobody under the age
why,
of 50.
why do I have to take a knife and try to go back and forth to make this great cut when I can just hold it and push down and it makes a perfect slice?
Because we're interested in the art of slicing turkey.
Yeah, I want to.
When's the last time you sliced a turkey, Kelly?
In November.
You did?
Yes.
With a regular knife.
With a regular
knife.
Well, how long did that take?
Didn't take any time
I
at
don't think
all.
it'll take. All right. Anyways.
Come on, man.
All right. Gaming headphones that read your mind.
Oh,
They
yeah.
scan your brainwaves to track focus, reaction speed, and cognitive load.
You got 50 texts of people who use these.
Yeah, in the past 2 seconds. They're
Look, they are
scrolling.
coming in
Look at
so
them
fast.
flying in.
They are coming in so fast.
I was not born with enough middle fingers. Right now, baby.
Look at this. I have never seen our texts start flying like this.
Thank you, everybody. Blitz Nation always comes through for me.
All of you are old and weird.
Why?
Everyone's sending in their age.
Now they're
as
sending
well.
it. Jen, 44 years old. I use one.
You are all weirdos.
31 years old, Plumber James.
Learn some basic
He
knife
bought
skills.
his first one this year. Love you, James.
Oh,
I
that's
love
funny.
you guys. Thank you for texting. It's so funny.
I feel so good now.
Let's see. Other things at CES. A toilet that will call for help. There's a company called Vovo that has a new smart toilet. If you don't use it for 8 hours, it alerts your family or it can alert 911. I guess because it thinks maybe you fell. So
I just have IBS. Quit calling the cops.
AI mirrors, one that will help you do your makeup or monitor your face for health. It'll scan your face for health reasons. Here's one for you. A portable food allergy detector is available. It's this little box you take with you to a restaurant. You put a tiny sample of your food in there and put it in, and it will scan your food for allergens.
Okay, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I like that.
Including the 9 most common food allergies: gluten, wheat, milk, soy, peanuts, sesame, eggs, shellfish, things like that. It'll be able to scan your food and let you know in case something goes on in the kitchen you don't know about, cross-contamination, stuff like that. Let's see. We talked about this earlier. A robot vacuum that climbs stairs. Basically, it's a Roomba, but it's got legs, and it can move on to the next step. So it's not just flat surfaces anymore. It can actually clean your stairs if you have carpet. And then finally, I could probably use this one. This is a clip-on device that remembers your conversations. It's small enough to clip onto your shirt, and basically it will summarize work calls or conversations you had in a meeting, or
like transcribe them.
Yes,
so to speak?
exactly. Yep. Or for all the husbands out there, it'll remember the argument you had with your spouse. And be like, that's not what I said. I've got it right here. This is what was happening in the argument. Roll back the tape.
That is what this thing was made for.
Absolutely. Some guy got sick of saying, I never said that. I didn't say you were a bitch. I said you were acting like a bitch.
Right.
So, anyways, keep an eye out for these new things coming to hopefully a store near you soon.
My favorite text was, oh God, where'd it go? It was Leah said, what? You're one to talk, Goose. What? You don't think you're weird and old?
I absolutely think I'm weird and old. 100%. I'm one of the weirdest and one of the oldest. Well, not in this room, but in some places, one of the oldest.
One thing I've learned today is that you and I may be the only people using regular knives on our turkeys.
Right.
And we got 100 texts here. People are like, oh, I use one. That's so crazy. I'm literally picturing a 1950s housewife using one of these.
I'm totally with you.
I didn't even know they were a thing.
I'm picturing like orange and brown, late 70s. Yeah. You've got plastic wrap on your couch. And I can hear it.
Plastic wrap on the couch.
I can hear that knife.
Mrs. Cleaver in her cute dress.
Oh yeah, were you wearing an apron thick when you were cutting your turkey? Because that's what I'm picturing, like a flowery, fluffy, frilly apron while you're using this electric knife to cut through your turkey.
I just don't understand why you wouldn't want that knife.
It's not that we don't really want it. We didn't know they were even a thing anymore. We thought that you had to have something like that willed to you from your great-grandpa.
But I'll tell you, I don't want it. I want my sharpening tool. I will shrink. I want to sharpen my knife right there before I slice through the turkey. I'm going to take my hatchet, my cleaver, to get the legs off and to get the separated.
But I can take it off with that knife.
I'm sure
goes
you
right
can.
through
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does.
He's got turkey splatter all over the place from hitting it with the hatchet.
Oh, no, I'm one and done. I know where to hit the bones.
Okay, guys.
No, it's the same thing. Sing, got him. 997 The Blitz.
And now, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
Columbus police say they continue to receive tips regarding the murder of a Columbus couple in their Wineland Park home on December 30th. But so far, outside of the surveillance video they released this week, they have announced no solid leads. The case of Spencer and Monique Tepe has grabbed national attention. Their 2 children, a 4-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old son, were left unharmed in the house. Experts say investigators have likely interviewed the 4-year-old with a trained child forensic specialist to see if she heard any noises, saw anything, or recognized a suspect. Well, if it seems like everyone has the flu, it's because they do. Flu season in the U.S. has escalated to levels not seen in decades, and a newer strain is driving it. Almost every state in the U.S. is reporting high to very high flu activity, and according to CDC data, doctor and ER visits for the flu are at their highest level since 1997. Experts point to a new influenza A variant called subclade K. The flu shot that everyone got for this season only offers partial protection, but it may be enough to keep you from severe sickness. We are heading into peak flu season, so it's not even at its peak yet. January, February is peak flu season. So anyway, protect yourselves, people, because it is no fun. Let's see. A fan created, they were all this like threat. We all thought MTV was gone, and then it's like, no, it's not gone. Oh, but some in the UK are gone, whatever. It's got everyone talking about those old great MTV videos, music videos. So much so that a fan created a website called MTV Rewind, and there are 27,293 classic music videos and vintage commercials on this new YouTube channel. So I guess this creator built a free archive of all this old content from MTV between 1981 through the 2020s.
Nice.
And it's all located at this one spot. So if you're interested in anything from all the old classic music videos to Yo MTV Raps, Headbangers Ball, etc., it's all there on one YouTube channel.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
So that's really fun.
I wonder if you can look it up by like, I want to listen to
Right.
80s new wave,
Yeah.
or I want to listen to old hip hop, or just Headbangers Ball stuff.
Yeah.
It sounded
You
like
separate it. That'd be pretty cool.
There's, as far as I can see here, they have 135,000 subscribers already.
Good for
And
him.
it's packed full. I'll have to see what the search feature's like there, though. But anyway, it's a little fun thing. Maybe spend an afternoon doing one day. And those are your three things.
When are you going to bring back remote control? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, right?
Bring back remote control.
I'm
with you.
Need a new version of remote control. Look, I get it. It's a tale as old as time. It's ever since the beginning of human existence. Generations change. Things change. You know, the new things come along. The younger generation adapts. The older generation doesn't always want to adapt.
They're so square.
Yeah. Quit being a square, dude. Well, here's the thing. As with all generations, you see, we enjoy certain things, and then the next generation enjoys different things, and the next generation enjoys different things. Or it could go the other way. They don't enjoy certain things. It's not like that anymore. We want to enjoy this. We don't want to enjoy that. And that is what is happening. Because in case you didn't know, Kelly, there is a national holiday today, as there is every day. You know, they always put some sort of national holiday. It's national this day or national that day. And I'll tell you what, January 7th is National Pass Gas Day.
Oh.
Just in case you got something, locked and loaded. Don't sit there in pain. You're free to do it today.
I think Thick woke up celebrating.
Yeah.
Every day is National Pass
Not be
Gas Day.
surprised. Now, here's the thing. Apparently, there have been some videos that have gone viral with Gen Alpha kids, the current generation that we are in. So you're talking the 5 to 10-year-olds kind of thing. I guess passing gas is no longer funny. There have been videos on top of videos going viral where parents are talking to their kids, and it's just not funny anymore. I don't understand why. Do you have the mom?
I do.
Okay, this is a mom talking to her child about what goes down in school. Take a listen.
So you're saying that nobody laughs if you fart in class?
Yeah, nobody. It's normal.
It's a normal bodily function, but what if it's stinky?
I'll just say, excuse me.
If we farted in class, we got made fun of so hard. Is the world healing?
She say, is the world healing?
Yes, it's the world healing. How? How can you not find farts funny? Come on.
I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with her. Teach your child. Yes, it is a normal bodily function. There's nothing to be embarrassed about, but they're still funny. I remember fourth grade, gym class, hardwood floors, sitting on each little dot. You had a specific dot you sat
Right.
on
Yeah.
in rows of like 5 kids,
Yeah.
5 across, alphabetical order, sitting Indian style, crisscross applesauce right there on the floor as the teacher takes attendance. Right there on the hardwood. Sounded like a snare drum.
What you want to do is you do it when you're doing parachute day. Do you ever do parachute day?
Oh, absolutely.
When you bring it down over top of everybody and hold it.
Yeah,
That's
you
when
Dutch oven everybody.
Everybody. And with that big old parachute,
Yes.
you get that one
buddy.
big
And that's
airflow.
hanging there.
Oh.
Hanging there.
If you can get 3 or 4 students to gag, you did your...
I was flying to Hawaii with my nephew. This has been 20 years ago, and he was a teenager at the time. And he farted so loud, and then he leaned over and he goes, "That's going to be circulating for the next 5 hours."
Right there in the metal tube.
Yeah.
That's rude. I am so shocked that kids nowadays, who wouldn't want to laugh at that?
Here's the thing is, who is raising these children?
Well,
you don't have a
wait a
sense
minute.
of humor. You didn't teach your kid what was funny.
If you laugh at somebody for something like that, is that today considered bullying?
Well, that's exactly what some people were talking about, because they have taken such an anti-bullying stance over the past dozen years, and they've really kind of hammered down on that. You don't want to pick on someone or laugh at someone.
So I wonder if the teachers, the schools are teaching kids that's not funny.
Could be. Yeah, absolutely could be.
Well, stop it.
You probably can't do wedgies. That is probably a no-no.
Oh,
That's
wedgies
assault.
is straight up assault.
Yeah.
You can't.
No flat
wedgies.
tires.
Unless
That's assault.
Unless it's between friends.
What's a flat tire?
When you step on the back of someone's shoe.
Oh, right. Yeah, you could hurt
no
someone.
Flat tires.
You could hurt someone.
You can't knock someone in the head when they're drinking out of the drinking fountain.
You'd chip a tooth. Yeah,
Chip
no,
a
you can't do it.
tooth.
Yeah, Indian rug burn right on their
I'm
forearms.
kind of glad. All that stuff's so mean.
It's fine if it's between friends.
But man, I draw the line at farts. That is funny, especially if it's an accident.
Oh, I'll tell you what, man. If I don't come across at least 2 fart videos on my FYP, it's a sad day. It's a sad.
And
sad
also,
day.
I could make you think I'm bullying at laughing at your fart. I think you're bullying me by farting in front of me. How about that?
Ooh.
Hey, you could take. Yeah, why don't you leave the room?
Yeah.
Sir stinks a lot. You can get on out of there. You don't need to assault my nostrils
Right.
in that fashion. I will say one of my favorites is, and I'm not bold enough to do this because I've talked about the fact that I will still, even after 3.5 years, I will still, for the most part, leave the room before I'm farting in front of Nora. I don't do it intentionally. Don't tell me it hasn't happened, but intentionally. But the couples on TikTok that do the guess my fart, I don't even heard that.
Guess what they ate kind of thing?
No. Guess what it'll sound like. The guy will run in and be like, guess my fart, and she'll go, "Ping," and then the guy will go, "Ping," and they're like, oh my God, that was exactly it. You can actually guess the sound of what's coming out.
It's almost a mind meld.
Kind of a mind meld, yes, yeah, exactly.
If you don't have the money for a board game, this is a great way to entertain yourself.
It's a great way.
love this.
Just guess my fart,
Yeah.
and then you get, because we all know they can come out and they're like snowflakes.
Right.
You never know what you're going to get.
I mean, you can get... Or you can get...
Yeah,
you know,
100%
And everything in
possibility.
between.
And everything in between. Betwixt the cheeks. Anyways, you need to teach kids that farts are funny. That's all there is to it.
What, I mean, was there any other thing? I mean, what else did we laugh at in school that would not be funny now? I can't even imagine.
I think a lot of it, although I can say we made the right transition, a lot of it was, like you said, very, very physical stuff.
Yeah.
You're giving someone a flat tire. Yeah. Or you're giving them a good old backhand to the sack. Just a walk by, a drive-by sacking.
Oh.
Right there.
How about at the pool, snapping people with towels? I mean...
Oh!
At the pool, yeah.
You get the rubber band?
Yeah.
Between the index finger and the thumb? Pink!
Yeah.
You walk up behind someone right in the back of their arm.
Oh.
Pop them right in the back of their arm. Especially in the summer or springtime during T-shirt season. That was a nice little bee sting.
Do people still play the circle game where you pull your index finger and your thumb in a circle, and
The
if
big
somebody
wah.
looks at it, you get to hit, you get
The
to
big
like
wah.
smack them in
Smack
the forearm
'em.
or something?
Punch in the arm.
In the arm, is that what it is? Right there?
We did lick your fingers, and then you get to
they'll
smack the inside of the arm.
right on the forearm there. That was always a good
Let's
one.
bring that back in here.
I don't even know if they play hand slaps anymore. You ever play hand slaps?
Yeah. hand slaps.
Pow. You used to do that all the time. And then you had the other version where your hands
Like
were
this.
in front of you
Yes.
on your hips.
Yes.
That was always a good one. See, we used to play BB Butcher. If you got caught saying any word that started with the letter B, you get wailed on until you said BB Butcher.
Wow.
Yeah. And sometimes you wouldn't know that you said it, and I got caught one time. I said something, I turned around, got popped right in the chest, knocked all the wind out of me. Oh.
Anything, though, I swear, it was anything so that we could wail on somebody.
Oh, 100%. We were completely violent. That's the way we got all of our aggression out, was just all of these kids games, air quote, kids games that we used to play. Anyways, all right, so, yes, do better, parents. Farts are funny. That's all there is to it. It's a Wednesday, which means we have to visit one of our favorite websites. That would be Fesshole, where people jump online and anonymously admit things that they have done. And if you got a story you want to share, please, 800-821-9970. We'll keep you completely anonymous. If you want to give us a confession, we'd love to hear it. Like this person who confessed, I despise my boyfriend's entitled, freeloading, work-shy, rude, ignorant, and poorly disciplined 18-year-old son. In instances where I deem his behavior to have not been dealt with correctly, I dole out my own justice by cleaning my starfish with his toothbrush.
What?
Man, you want to give this kid some kind of deep sea infection.
Oh, some weird starfish.
Yeah.
Oh, what if you get starfish powers, though? I mean...
Okay, what are starfish powers?
That's a valid question. I don't know.
I don't know anybody that's got a starfish. That's an odd one.
That's an odd one.
Clean it with a toothbrush.
Yep.
Does it have suckers on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it moves around. Just little
Kid
tiny.
has developed suckers and can climb tall buildings.
Oh, there you go. He's kind of like Spider-Man, but he's got to stay in water.
Underwater, right?
Yeah, that's the problem you have to figure out.
This person admits, well, that was fun. Just got out of the emergency room, was eating dinner on the sofa, then a massive spider zoomed across the living room and ran up my leg. I screamed like a banshee, then tried to stab it with my fork. Obviously, I missed the spider and stabbed myself in the thigh.
Wow.
I almost did that with some darts at your son's house.
Yes.
I was celebrating, and I went to do the Generation X suck it thing, but I had the darts in my hand, so I almost stabbed myself.
Yeah.
Right there. I'd have been peeing out of 6 holes. coming out like that old. Remember that clown that used to float above your sprinkler and it would spray water everywhere?
Circle around.
That was going to be
wildly.
my pee-pee. My pee-pee was going to come off and spin around the toilet and just spray everywhere. Had its own little red nose and everything.
Oh
It was right
God.
there. This person admits, I'm a 32-year-old woman. When I go out clubbing, I bring a small funnel with me that I stole from a science lab so I can stand up pee on the walk home and avoid splashing around. They sell those.
Yeah.
You can actually buy those. But, I mean, if you want to get one for free from the science lab, knock yourself out. This person says, I have a picture frame on my desk. Occasionally, I change the picture out to random people without explanation. Currently, it contains a photo of former Ugandan dictator Idi Amin. It makes me was it Idi Amin?
Yeah.
Idi Amin. It makes me chuckle knowing my work colleagues see the pictures and don't dare to ask who it is.
Well, yeah. I guess that's one. I don't even know why you do that. That's a little aggressive.
Just for S and G's. I mean, come on. This person says, I just realized I'm old. I'm making soup and watching birds outside. I'm a 43-year-old man. Yeah, that does make you kind of old. During the night, I woke up needing a poo, so I did. This morning, it felt like my bung was on fire. Turns out I used Clorox wipes by mistake.
Oh, now.
That'll hurt. I appeared in TV commercials as a young child. What went on was deeply embarrassing, and I got bullied for years as a result. It recently resurfaced on YouTube. A couple of people have said I look like the kid in the ad. I flatly deny it every single time. See that? On a call, when they say I'll let you go, I always reply, no, I'm fine. I don't need to go. Of course, I know what they mean by that, but I keep it going until they actually say I have to go. It's the best way from getting them to call me ever again.
Oh, that's so
I love
funny.
that. And finally, this person says, I often check the news in in the area where my vile ex lives in the hopes their house is burnt down with them inside.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Ooh.
You really don't like your ex, do you? Blitz, hello.
Yeah, the starfish is really not that starfish. It's their rear end. And I had a roommate that continued to screw us over. I did that to him.
Oh.
So this woman is saying she cleans her butthole with the toothbrush, not the actual starfish.
Yes.
How did that go over all three of our heads? That would have been the first thing I would have thought of. I feel like a dum-dum.
And that's way next level.
That is whole other next level.
Chocolate stuff.
Oh,
Wow.
yep.
Man, I hope she gets all the bike spokes with that toothbrush. Good for her. Well, thank you for the call, sir. I'm glad you cleared that up for me. Thank you so much. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Good morning, it's Randa.
Hi, Randa. What's up?
I had something to say about the starfish, but their limbs grow back.
Their limbs grow back. Okay,
Yeah.
that is true. Their limbs
Wait,
do
are
grow
we
back.
talking about the BH or are we talking about a real starfish?
I think she's
What's
talking about the real
happening?
starfish.
Okay.
I was thinking about the real one until I got to hear the gentleman in front of me and lost it.
I mean,
Have a great day,
you
guys.
too. Thanks, Randa.
Thanks,
I mean,
Randa.
things do grow back.
Yeah.
So she cleans the starfish. I can't believe we didn't pick up on that.
That's what I'm like.
We're better than...
Mad at my internal immaturity right now. How did I not pick up on that?
And I'm like, I don't know anybody that's got a starfish. Everybody's got
Got a starfish. Oh, wait. I didn't check it yet. We have a whole bunch of text messages, too. Oh, yep. Nope. Everyone's saying the same thing.
Google starfish slang, poor toothbrush.
Yep. Starfish. She's talking about her chocolate starfish. Yep.
Wow.
We're talking about the real starfish or actual starfish. Yep. Everyone picked up on it except for us.
You know, every 15 minutes we are learning new lessons here.
We are.
I love this.
I love how stupid we sounded. Well, can he breathe underwater? Is SpongeBob his friend? Wait, what do you mean the starfish? Does she clean her aquarium every single day?
What about the suction cups?
That it has.
Oh, we're so stupid. All right, so we are officially 1 week into 2026. And so far, so good. I got no complaints.
Yeah.
I think all in all, 1 week in, nothing terrible has gone on, which hopefully that trend continues.
Yes.
Of course, you never know. But I've got a question I want you to think about as we are now fully into 2026. What is a date you have circled on your calendar for 2026? 800-821-9970. Do you have something coming up this year that you're really looking forward to? What is that date? I've got 2 dates circled on my 2026 calendar.
Okay.
That would be July 15th, because that will be the kickoff of the 23rd annual Captain and Dia Fest.
At the new house.
At the new lake house, which, fingers crossed, I'm almost 100% positive it'll be finished and built by then, because as I shared last year, the lake house unexpectedly burnt to the ground from an electrical fire in the garage. So it has been torn down, and they're starting the process, and they're going to rebuild. And so my best friend and I will, because last year we had a on the road Captain and Dia Fest at Indian Lake.
Yeah.
Had a blast, but of course, the original is the original. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And then the second date I have circled, secondary to the annual Captain and Dia Fest, would be September 4th, because that's the day that Nora and I are getting married.
Oh, that's a biggie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are the 2 big dates I have circled on my calendar for 2026. What about you, Kelly? Any big dates circled in 2026?
No, we don't have any vacations planned or anything. We're kind of in a season of life where we're sort of unable to leave town. So, I do have 1 date circled, and that is January 31st. Diana Krall is at the Palace Theater. Now, you all know I'm not going to this concert because it's at night, but I have it circled just in case I have a burst of energy and I'll buy a last-minute ticket.
Okay.
She's probably one of the remaining people that I would love to see in concert that I've never seen, and she'll be here in Columbus. Why would I pass up an opportunity? But you all know I'll pass it up.
Yeah, you're not going to lose sleep.
No.
I mean, you passed
maybe
up Barry
possibly.
Manilow.
I
on
passed
a
up Barry
weekend,
Manilow.
on a Saturday night.
That's right. So...
Okay.
Yeah. But I've already seen him, so that's okay.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen Diana Krall. I really want to see her.
You'll regret it if you don't go.
It's circled. There you go. How about you, Vic?
Vic, what date you got circled for 2026?
All right, Sunday, February 15th. Cannot tell you why, but everybody needs to circle that date. Everybody needs to save the date. Sunday, February 15th.
Yes. Oh, I can't. Yes. Save that date.
All
circle
three
it
of
now.
us have that date.
That's true. That is circled on my calendar. Yes.
That's all we can say. Last Saturday in March, always my goal to be on the lake for the first time of the year. So Saturday, March 28th. Okay. And then Saturday, May 16th, Marilyn Manson, Bring Me the Horizon at Sonic Temple. That date is circled hard.
Yes.
I know a lot of people have got that one. We have got quite a few text messages at 800-821-9970 saying Sonic Temple dates for sure.
Yes.
800-821-9970. Give us a call or shoot us a text. What date do you have circled for 2026? Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, Deanna.
Hi, Deanna. What date do you have circled for 2026?
Well, I have two.
Okay.
One is my son's 26th birthday, and that is the 23rd of January.
Now, hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Why do you have your son's 26th birthday circled? There's nothing special about 26. Do you get to kick him off your insurance so you're going to save some money? What is it? He's not getting his driver's license. He's not becoming an adult. He's not legal to drink. He can already rent a car. What's so special?
This is true.
So
Well, he's also going to make me a grandmother this year.
Oh, okay. All right. And so
I'm actually, and it's my one and only grandchild.
Okay, that's a big one. And that's the other date.
Yes.
The expectation date. Why? Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. The expectation date. The arrival date. The what in the F? Well, don't say it. The possible delivery date.
Wow, you just
delivery
can't
day?
get the word. The simple little
delivery day.
word.
Delivery day.
It's like when you have a past bill that's
the puff the pud day.
Three-letter word.
Due date.
Yes.
Due date. There we go.
The due date.
Wow.
What is it? Don't say it. What is it? Don't say it.
Does anybody else smell toast? What is going on right now?
Hey, Deanna, did you say January 23rd?
January 23rd.
Can you make that birthday party for me and your son?
Absolutely.
Or just ask your son if he'll name his kid Thick after Thick Rick, because they have the same birthday.
It's a baby girl, so
that still works.
Thick works.
Yes,
Thickette.
works.
Yeah, Thickette. Well, we really appreciate the call, and I hope you have a great Wednesday. Okay.
And congratulations.
Very nice.
Thank you.
There you are. Bye. Let's see. Carolyn texted in Daughtry, February 13th. Okay.
Oh, Carolyn loves Daughtry.
Yeah. What else we got here? Let's see. 6531 says March 1st. My daughter turns 18 July 2nd.
All right.
Yep.
That's a big one.
That's always nice when the kid turns 18. Let's see. 2 days for me from Bill. Next Thursday, my son graduates Navy boot camp. Congratulations. Thank you for your service, sir. And the second date is August 1st. Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. Okay.
Hey.
All right.
Eddie says 420. Circled. Let's see. Daughter's high school band is in a parade at Disney on March 15th. That's
How
what
about
James
that?
said. That's
Do they
pretty
cover
big.
that cost? Do they fly you down there if you're in the parade at
I
Disney?
bet you anything they have to do a giant fundraiser for all their band kids.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You get the opportunity, but you got to pay for it.
Right.
Yeah.
They're
All right.
selling some chocolate bars, baby.
Let's see. Robbie says 9 Inch Nails, Pauly Shore, Sonic Temple, Incarceration, all circled for 2026.
Nice.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, good morning. This is Evelyn. How are you guys doing?
Excellent.
Evelyn.
What dates do you have circled in 2026, Evelyn?
I got surprised at Christmas, and I am going to Sonic and Ink.
Hey, you're double dipping on the rock.
Somebody
Okay.
loves you.
I am going to be 60. I'm going to need all your guys' hints and tips and tricks.
We got you.
Wait, I haven't rode dogs since 99 and 2000 as far as, festivals and all that. It's been a long journey. I cannot wait.
Oh, you'll have a blast.
So is this same Evelyn that tried to take Kelly to Barry Manilow?
Yeah, and I'm really disappointed because I had tickets for January, and he's had to postpone because of his cancer diagnosis.
Yes,
so I'm
that's
really
right.
bummed about that.
See, Evelyn and I have the same music taste. We'll go hard, but we will go soft.
Right.
You know,
Hey,
when
don't
the
talk about my
situation
Friday
calls
night like
for it.
that.
Hey, man, you do you, Goose.
Yeah.
You do you.
Well, Evelyn, thank you, and enjoy. Make sure you call us back as it gets closer. We'll give you some tips and tricks, okay?
Absolutely. But Goose, also do the colonoscopy, dude. Do the colonoscopy.
Why are we wait? Hold on.
Out of left field, but yes, I agree.
Can I tell you? I still haven't done my Cologuard. It's still sitting in the bathroom. I don't want to do it.
Okay, look. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, dude, about Cologuard, and I'm sure they're a fine company, but there is a risk of false positives.
Yeah, they said that.
So, if you get a positive, you have to go and get a regular colonoscopy anyway, and your insurance will not pay for it.
Okay. All right.
They pay for the first one. They won't pay for any subsequent ones because of the false positive. So keep that in mind.
All right.
We're all worried about your colon if you don't know that.
I get it. I feel so loved that so much of Columbus is worried about my butthole. It's very kind of you, Columbus. Thank you so much. The old starfish. Yeah. Got to have a healthy starfish, and Columbus is worried about a healthy starfish. Thank you so much, Evelyn. Have a great one.
Have a good day, guys.
You too. Let's say one more. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Good morning, it's Tristan.
Tristan, what date do you have circled in 2026?
April 26th, because I am a big paintballer, and they do a big event out in Mount Gilead that'll hold up to like 300 to 400 people.
300 to 400 paintballers coming out for a big old tournament.
One massive playing field, yep. And the fun of it, though, is they do a raffle at the end. So if you win the raffle, you can get like a $1,200 gun for free.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Well, good luck. You got like your team that you play with in your tournaments and stuff?
Yeah, I got a whole group of buddies. There's like 8 of us. We all got jerseys, custom named and everything.
What's your team name?
The Cryptids.
Oh,
Cryptids?
I like that.
Cryptids. Okay.
Yeah, Cryptids.
All right, well, good luck you and the Cryptids when you go to your big event, all right?
Very nice.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Absolutely. Have a good one, man.
Real quick, Matt, congratulations first off. He's got January 20th circled. My band was just signed by CDX Records, and we have a headline show in front of record executives.
Hey,
nice.
that's
Congratulations,
big.
Matt. Little showcase going down. Absolutely love when that happens.
Lisa says Ghost, February 2nd. She won the tickets from us.
All right.
Congratulations. Awesome. Anthony says, going to New Orleans for the weekend of February 1st for my 36th birthday. Vegas for the first weekend of April 8th. Nice.
Love it.
A couple of good trips planned there.
We've got another wedding. Chase is getting married on the 31st of October.
Congratulations.
So that's fun. We've got a couple weddings we're celebrating.
Let's see. Who else is texting in? Yes, I'm going to take care of my butthole, people. Stop with the text messages. Second wedding and my wife and I's 30-year anniversary.
Yes.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Huh?
2 weddings and my wife's 30-year anniversary. Okay, that's a little different.
Yeah.
It can be kind of hard to have your second wedding and celebrate your 30th wedding anniversary at the same time.
You've been around for a minute.
Right. 800-821-9970. What dates do you have circled in 2026? We'd love to hear from you. It's 997 The Blitz. We were talking about the fact we are 1 week into 2026 and wanted to know, what date do you have circled on your calendar? Something you're looking forward to this year. 800-821-9970. Let's see. Anthony texts in. I'm sorry, Isaac. Isaac texts in. He's shipping off for the Navy July 13th. Thank you so much, Isaac. Thank you very much for your service.
Thank you.
I hope you get the job that you want. Fighter pilot. Go for a fighter pilot. That's what you want to do. Let's see. Marianne says, I'm turning 69 years old at Inc., so
nice.
I got that day circled. Congratulations. Ashley says, June 12th for the World Cup soccer game in L.A. Not going, but her husband is. So,
she's looking forward
I'm just going
to
to
that.
the L.A. trip. Oh, you're just going along to L.A., but not going to the actual World Cup game. Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Katie says she has June 19th circled. She's finally getting her RN diploma and one step closer to getting her doctorate of nurse practitioner.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for your service.
Well done.
Let's see. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Jordan.
Jordan, what's up, man? What date do you have circled on your calendar for 2026
November 19th. Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out. I can't wait.
Right.
You hope.
Right.
Right.
Delay it
Sure,
again.
it's coming out.
I saw yesterday.
Have a good day, guys.
I saw yesterday that game is going to be over 676 megabytes, which is larger than most consoles carry on their hard drive.
So what?
Like, you're going to have to
It'll be in a cloud.
Yeah, you'll have to. Well, I guess, or just empty out your entire system to hold that one game.
Dang, that's wild.
I don't know. Let's see, one more. Let's Blitz. There we go. Blitz. Hi, who's this?
Good morning. Twice in a day. That's going to be a good day for me.
Oh, Randa.
Randa, what's up?
So it's August, and I'm going to the crew, courtesy of Ronnie.
Oh, you're going to see the crew. Okay, very nice.
Have you ever been to a game?
No, Motley Crue.
Motley Crue.
Oh, that crew.
Yeah, not the soccer crew. We're going to see Motley Crue. That'll be a good show.
No,
I would go see them
I've
again.
never been to our crew, but every time I ever win tickets, I always drop my boys off and pick them up when it was done. Yeah.
Well, Randa, I hope you have an amazing time at the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
You have an amazing day today.
We'll talk to you soon, Randa. 800-821-9970. What date are you looking forward to?
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Nick Reiner, son of Rob Reiner and Michelle Singer Reiner, will appear in court today for arraignment on 2 counts of first-degree murder and the killing of his parents. The 32-year-old has been in custody since last month, hours after the bodies of his parents were found in their Brentwood home with fatal stab wounds. This will be Reiner's first appearance in court in 3 weeks. The man who killed 2 Brown University students, an MIT professor, and later himself, planned the attack for months and left behind videos confessing to all the murders. But the U.S. Department of Justice says he gave no motive. 48-year-old Claudio Neves Valente, former Brown student and Portuguese national, was found dead in a storage facility in New Hampshire after killing 2 students and wounding 9 others at Brown last month, and then 2 days later killing an MIT professor in his Boston home. When authorities searched the storage unit, they found an electronic device containing multiple short videos made by the suspect. He admitted he'd been planning these attacks for at least 6 semesters, had plenty of opportunities to carry it out, but always chickened out. He said he was disappointed there weren't more people in the auditorium. He insisted he was not mentally ill and said all he wanted was to go out on his own terms and make sure he wouldn't be the one who ended up suffering the most from all of this. So, I'm going to debate you on the mental illness thing. That seems pretty grim.
Yeah.
Pretty grim. Brazil's former president, Jair Bolsonaro, who is serving a 27-year sentence for plotting a coup after he lost the election in 2022, has received a medical procedure to treat chronic hiccups. For 9 months, this guy could not stop hiccuping. Can you imagine being this dude's bunkmate? I swear the beatings this guy would get.
Well, not only that, but I think personally, I'd have jumped off a roof. 9 months of hiccups. Oh.
Yeah, so last week, doctors performed 2 separate procedures to block 2 of the nerves that cause the contraction and expansion of the diaphragm, and it worked. So they did some kind of nerve block on this guy, and he is still in the hospital recovering from the 2 procedures. But once he's discharged, he will return to his cell for the rest of his sentence. And those are your 3 things.
I mean, I'm glad they cured him.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, that would be not only be annoying to listen to, but just to have. Oh, hiccups are the worst.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I guess you shouldn't really plot a coup or something.
I mean, there's that. Yeah,
when you're a loser, you got to take the loss graciously,
there is
right?
that.
You plot a coup and you might get a lifetime of hiccups.
That just could be the punishment.
It might be. I don't know. I'm just saying.
There is a ton of talk nowadays about freedom of speech versus consequences for the words that you use. Of course, you can say whatever you want. It's freedom of speech. But sometimes there are consequences. Now, there is another huge debate on what you should be called out for and to what level you should be called out. They talk about doxing people, putting people's workplaces up on the internet, if they say something wrong or, whatever the case may be. But you do got to be careful what you say, and especially with so many microphones out there now. Mm-hmm. Not only people's, personal phones that could be recording at any time, but everyone and their mother has a podcast or a YouTube channel or a TikTok page. So a lot of people are saying a lot of things, and it doesn't take but a tiny spark to explode into a huge fire. And that's exactly what's going on with former pro NFL player Matt Khalil. It has to do more with his ex-wife, Haley, because Haley made a twitch back in November. talking about her ex-husband, Matt Khalil, who was a offensive lineman for the Vikings. 6'6", 315-pound offensive tackle. Who big boy. Not only in stature, but apparently in the pants, too. Because Haley was on Twitch talking about, and I quote, the biggest factor in their divorce was he was too much man. To her description, it was 2 Coke cans, maybe even a third.
Jeez, man. Freak. Wow.
Now, here's the thing. Matt is the one who is now suing her, saying it's degrading and you release some deeply personal comments which have caused unwanted attention and invasive commentary from the public.
I bet.
He claims his family has been negatively affected, including his new wife. And he's requesting a jury trial for damages on all causes asserted in the complaint in excess of $75,000. Haley says she's shocked. Says, the truth is the original live stream, which is still live on YouTube. I speak highly of him in multiple ways throughout the conversation. I just happened to add in that boy is packing. And I just can't imagine why. Vic, are you mad about it? Would you be mad about this?
No. I mean, Travis Kelce's girlfriend wrote a song about his.
Yeah. Talking about his 9-inch wood.
I know.
Like, I don't. What are you mad at, man? I don't get it.
Your phone should be ringing.
Maybe if your new wife is mad, like, I don't need that business out there, but what are you mad at, man? You've just been given the biggest compliment that basically any man would want to get. I don't understand. In fact, you know what? I don't get. Pick up the phone real quick.
Got it.
Oh, you got it. Bunny.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I need you to do me a favor. Jump on your TikTok, jump on your Insta right now and make a video.
No.
Put it out there.
No.
2 Coke cans, maybe a third. Get the word out.
Yeah.
Get the word out. Hello?
Hello?
Are you there?
She doesn't lie online.
Hello? Oh, there you are. Okay. No, you're not supposed to laugh at that comment. Hold on. I don't appreciate you laughing.
Well, I like to be honest, so.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Bye.
I'll talk to you later. Okay, jump online right now. Do it. Oh, don't have to hang up on me. I don't understand what he's so mad about.
She did talk about it a little bit at length from what I read. She was like, we tried everything. We even looked into liposuction or something.
What?
To lipo, yeah.
Well, I guess
maybe that gets,
a penile reduction?
I guess
it can be too big for some women, I'm sure. I have no doubt.
Embarrassing to him.
Probably that, too. He said it was degrading. His family's getting crap about it.
So?
I'm just telling you why.
What kind of crap? Oh, no. Oh, God. Excuse the hog I have in my pants. What?
Goose, you're pulling out the video of Nora's live stream at Thanksgiving. You're like, has everyone seen this?
Hey. I mean, that would be in our show opener every single morning. I would start every single show. The first thing you hear on your radio would just be thump. It would have its own. I would pull this third microphone down and be like, here, you talk into this one.
Well, when we hear the thump, we know you're right down the hall.
Right down the hallway. Man, you're mad that your ex-wife put out there that you have a sledgehammer behind your zipper. What could you be mad at? I don't understand. Anyways, we'll see if they settle out of court or whatever the case may be. But, Matt, I don't know.
They should have brought it to Blitz therapy.
Yes.
Oh, that would have been a great Blitz therapy. You just can't take it. It's just too much meat. You don't know what to do. If I want, I can go to Arby's. I know they got the meats, but I don't need it all just here in front of me. Have you ever tried to stare that thing down? It's very intimidating. Did you see Anaconda with J-Lo and Ice Cube? It's the exact same thing. That was the snake stunt double in Anaconda, with Matt just standing there with his pants off. I can't take it. Too much.
Wow.
Matt, I think you're making the wrong choice.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Sorry. All right, your first story here. Let me. Sorry, my computer scrolled on me.
That's okay too. I was telling you a story that happened months ago that I forgot to tell you. So I know.
I appreciate. I'm all caught up now.
You are all engaged in that. Yes.
Our first story comes to you from Kentucky, where a 37-year-old man by the name of Christopher Mollett is now under arrest because his wife, or I should say ex-wife, went into labor last Friday. She was at the hospital in Pikeville, Kentucky, right near the Virginia border there. Chris showed up for the birth. However, the hospital said he couldn't come in because of visitation policies. I guess due to visitation hours and things like that, which I'm kind of shocked. You can't let the dad into the delivery room,
weird.
But they did have some sort of policy.
Okay.
The mom told him, however, you could wait outside in the car and gave him the keys. He said he'd stay in the car until the baby arrived, but then he never came back. They don't know where he went. Well, security footage showed him getting into the passenger seat of the car, but then he got out a short time after, hopped in the driver's seat, and took off.
Whoa.
Sorry. Wait. No, we're good. She called him to ask where the car was. He told her none of her business and hung up the phone. Yes, he stole the car while she was in labor.
That sounds like a real stand-up guy.
Cops were able to...
I'm sure he's going to be a good dad.
Oh, yeah, he sounds like get him a coffee mug now. Number one dad. The police did track him down the next day about 30 miles from the hospital. He was driving the car when they actually spotted him, and now he's facing charges for theft and receiving stolen property. And not his first rodeo, by the way. His rap sheet does include several prior arrests, including one for possession of methamphetamine. Yep.
There you go.
Get the T-shirt now. World's best dad.
It's like last chance I have to do meth for a while, so I better take it.
Better do it while I can. Yeah. Story number 2 takes us over to Sicily, where a man has just filed a lawsuit against a restaurant because he is now getting a divorce. He's getting a divorce because he cheated on his wife, and his wife will have none of it, so she is leaving him. Now, how did she find out? Was he taking strange phone calls? Did she find like a bill in his pocket from the restaurant that they never been to? No. The restaurant posted a promotional TikTok video about their restaurant. And in that promotional video, you see him sitting there with another woman having dinner.
Wow.
And it happened to come across the wife's FYP. And sure enough, she's like, wait a minute. Who's that? And why are you sitting next to her? And then everything came to light. Now, this man is suing the restaurant. He is suing the restaurant saying, you can't use my face and likeness without my permission. You had no right to post that video without permission. Which, I wonder if that's true or not.
I don't think so, because you're in public. Well, you're not in public, but you're in their restaurant.
You're in their restaurant.
I mean, I was just thinking about TikTokers and people who film anything from a public location.
Right.
Anything you can view from a public spot.
They've got all those kind of fights online on TikTok about those First Amendment people that are taking video from the sidewalk and people approach them and then the police are called.
Right.
And you're allowed to do it from a sidewalk. There's no... what's the word I'm looking for? There's no expectation of privacy when you're in public.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
Right.
But if you're inside of a restaurant, can the restaurant do what they want with the video?
I do feel like we're way too free about filming strangers and putting them on the internet. Like, people are like, look what this guy's doing and, whatever. And like maybe wearing a crazy outfit, whatever. It's like, that feels a little weird to me.
I agree with you.
The other thing is, even if you are allowed to record in there, are you allowed to use somebody in a commercial for your business without their... I don't think so.
I don't know. Again, this is Sicily, so...
Well, that's true. Yeah, who knows?
No idea. But, I mean, so many restaurants are doing this now instead of, spending a lot of money on, TV commercials and things like that. You make a TikTok video and hope it spreads. So I can see why a restaurant would do this, Now, who's in the wrong? We'll have to wait for the courts to decide, but he is definitely saying, you are the cause of my marriage falling apart. How about you just don't cheat? There's always that.
You're the cause.
Yeah, there's always
They were
that.
just the whatever that helped her find out.
Yeah, the man's lawyer, of course, says it is unacceptable for a restaurant to film its customers without clear consent and then broadcast the images exposing people to unpredictable consequences. Oh, it's pretty predictable. If you don't cheat, then your wife's not going to leave you. I mean, that's pretty much how that goes.
Right.
So
And that technically is not broadcasting.
No, it's posting. I don't know if it's broadcasting.
That's the internet. That's not broadcasting.
Anyways, we'll have to see what the courts have to say about this. That is your not-so-breaking news. It's a Wednesday, which means we have to get into Blitz Therapy, brought to you by Tri-State Men's Health. And today, interesting email from Jennifer in that it's not very specific. It's kind of a generalization, which I think a lot of people might be able to help out with. Because Jennifer writes, hello, I've been married for 19 years, and I'd say over the last 4-ish years, things have not been the same. No desire for passion, even though we've gone to the doctor, we've had issues checked, things like that. But it's not just the lack of sex, it's also the lack of conversation or feelings. Feels like we're just roommates. When I try to talk to him about it, it turns into an argument. I don't think it's a cheating thing, but I kind of feel alone, sad, and depressed, kind of ready to throw in the towel. I'd love some advice on what I should do to get things back on track or just walk away. Jennifer.
Damn.
So, again, this is kind of an overall generalization about 20 years of marriage that has, obviously hit some bumps in the road. And I remember specifically when I was married. Now, by no means am I an expert because my marriage lasted 3 years. But here's the thing. This is the one thing I'll say is working through the fights and trying to have the understanding that couples fight. If you're married, you're going to fight. It happens. But I also, in the back of my mind, always had the thought, how many fights is too many fights before you're like, what are we doing? No one's happy in this situation. Sure, get it. Marriage is work. You have to constantly work on yourself. You have to constantly work on the relationship. But how many is too many fights? How long should you go feeling blah about the whole relationship before you move on? And I'll, again, be the first to admit, I may have pulled the trigger too fast on breakups, even in long-term relationships, marriages, whatever the case may be. But life is short, man.
Right.
4 years seems like a long time to be roommates. And admit what you want to admit. Both of you have been married for a very long time. Did you have stretches where things weren't top notch?
Doesn't everybody?
Yes. That's not the right way to phrase that question. Of course. That's the thing. Of course you do. 4 years? Did you have 4 years of being roommates in your 30-year marriage? Did you ever have that? That seems like a long time to me. I don't know.
I have been blessed with a great marriage, and I'm not... Yeah, not bragging, but it has been very smooth sailing for us. Now, we got married later in life. I was 39, he was 41.
Yeah.
We were at very stable points in our lives. We got married. We never had kids. We've just had a great ride. I would say, and it sounds like Jennifer wants to work things out. She's trying. It ends in fights. She's unhappy. I think there has to be a general willingness to work through issues. I mean, that has to be an attitude coming into a marriage, right? We love each other so much that let's work through. Let's get to the other side of this. So I would say if you're at a point where another person's, I would say I'm at a point here where I do not feel good about the marriage. I want it to work. I love you. We need help. We need counseling. I have to work through this, or we have a harder conversation to have.
Yeah, she did mention the no desire for passion, and they said they went to the doctor to have issues checked, meaning like physically they have the ability to have that.
So there was some acknowledgement because they went to the doctor over it.
But no mention of actual emotional counseling.
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't need Tri-State at the moment.
Correct. Correct.
Sounds like.
And that's the thing. When I try to talk to him about it, it turns into an argument. And I don't want to, I'm not trying to blame him, but I'm saying it sounds like from your end, you're trying to have a civil conversation about it. And from his end, it turns into a fight. And again, after 4 years, if he's not willing to work on it, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve everything turning into a fight when you're trying to have just a normal civil conversation about what the underlying issue is.
You have to. The one thing is, communication is everything. In my long marriage, that's what I found. You have to be able to sit down and talk about stuff without hating on each other, without turning it into a fight. And I'd say she has to make another attempt to do that and sit down and say, listen, we need to talk. If you just want to fight, then it's pointless to continue this because we have to talk this out and figure out what we're going to do. Because here's the biggest thing. You mentioned how life is short, right?
Yeah.
And it's only one time. YOLO, whatever.
Yeah.
You only you get to do this one time. You've already spent 19 years together. You can throw it away and try to move on and have a new life, or you can try to work this out. Because right now, if you're not going to fix this, if this is the way it is forever, you're just wasting this one time.
Yeah.
This one life, this one short life is just being wasted.
Now, Sherman jumped on and said, texted and said, only hearing one side, it seems. You're right. Jennifer's the one who emailed. She's the one who emailed in, what's going on with her husband. I don't know. But again, she mentioned that she tries to talk about it. Brandon says, sounds like might be someone else. Just a thought. Now, she said, specifically, I don't think he's cheating.
Well, and she knows him better than any of us do and where he's at and what he's doing. If she doesn't, like if he's gone places and she doesn't know it, then it's possible. But like if he's going to work every day and coming home and everything's fine on that end, then,
I think it's a simple situation, a launching point to say, I love you.
Right.
We've been in this for 19 years. I want to work it out. We both know things aren't right. Are you done?
Yeah, exactly.
With the marriage?
Because this is one life. This is it.
I think
if we're not done, what are we going to do?
I think Jennifer absolutely has the right to go in and sit him down and be like, this is the expiration date.
Yeah.
On the marriage. If we're not gonna work on this, if we're not gonna do this, okay, fine. But then I'm moving on. But we gotta set a finalized date here because you can't draw this out for year 5 or year 6. And I can tell you, I don't know if Jennifer, I don't know if you have kids involved, but I can tell you from personal experience, watching my parents, who my father was a complete adulterer. Yeah,
all of the errors.
Yeah, all the errors. And didn't know it at the time growing up, but now as I'm older and I reflect, now I see why my mother was the way she was. Now I see the long look on my mother's face.
The tired look.
Yes. And my parents got divorced when I was young, and then they got remarried. But they got remarried for financial reasons, for Social Security and living situation.
To each other.
To each other.
They got divorced and then remarried to each other.
Yes, for straight financial reasons.
Yes. Well, that shows you how tough it is out there to find a new person.
Hey, and this was back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Like, so now when I'm older, I can look back. So if you've got kids, they're going to see this.
Yes.
They're going to know.
And that's the other thing I always tell people, do not use your kids as leverage against each other. Do not use them
of course
to hurt
not.
each other.
Because
kids grow up to learn the truth.
Yes, they absolutely will. 800-821-9970. If you have any advice for Jennifer, if you've been in this situation, you've got this long-term marriage. However, you also have now what has turned into a 3 or 4 year situation where it feels like roommates. Again, we all get bumps in the road. Maybe even extended bumps in the road. But 4 years? That's a long time.
How hard are they working? What kind of stress do they have? I mean, all that can play a factor.
Absolutely. But you have to be able to communicate and talk about it, Jennifer.
You have to, man, without making it a fight.
Without making it a fight.
It's not like she's attacking. She wants to work it out.
Yep, absolutely. 800-821-9970. It's 99.7 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Columbus Division of Fire Chief Jeff Happ has decided to retire rather than face 2 disciplinary charges related to how he handled a fatal fire truck crash back in 2023. An independent investigation found that Happ never disciplined the probationary firefighter who caused this fatal crash and just let him continue on the job with no repercussions. Now, here's what happened. Back in July of 2023, Tyler Connors, who was then on his probationary period as a firefighter, was behind the wheel of a fire engine driving on 270 when, I don't know why, for some reason, decides he's going to use one of those turnarounds on the freeways that you got to make from the left-hand lane. So as he was turning, he did not use his siren or his lights, and a 63-year-old man driving a pickup truck hit him from behind and was killed. Another car was involved as well, 2 other people injured. So this Tyler Connors did have to go to court over this. He pleaded no contest, got a suspended sentence, and the city of Columbus then had to pay out 2 civil lawsuits over this accident, almost $1 million, and then had to buy the fire department a new fire engine that was $1.5 million. But this Tyler Connors, no disciplinary action, none whatsoever. So they ended up bringing disciplinary charges against the fire chief because he should have handled this within the department. Right. He didn't do anything. And instead of facing the disciplinary action, Chief Happ decided he was gonzo, so he is retiring. Yeah. Fewer people are moving to Ohio, at least according to U-Haul. The rental company tracks where its trucks take people, and Ohio was in the bottom 10 states for people moving in. In fact, Ohio ranked 43rd out of the 50 states for growth. Survey shows people are headed for warmer states with Texas, Florida, and North Carolina as the top 3. My niece just moved from Westerville to Houston. She's one of those, she and her husband.
Backed up right down to Texas.
Bye-bye. Right down to Texas. Falling in reverse is Ronnie Radke requested a temporary restraining order against Tommy Lee's wife, Brittany Furlan, but it was denied for insufficient evidence of threats of violence or substantial emotional distress. Now, we thought this whole thing was behind us. Back in May, Furlan was reportedly catfished by someone on Snapchat claiming to be Ronnie Radke. And apparently the two became very emotionally involved. But then it was discovered that it was a catfish. The whole thing became very public with back and forths on social media between Brittany Furlan, between Tommy Lee, and Ronnie Radke. Well, then it all kind of died down. We didn't hear much about it for months. She and Tommy Lee survived the scandal. Their marriage is better than ever. Well, then now Brittany's popped off again on social media. And she's like, I know it wasn't a catfish. I know it was Ronnie Radke behind that Snapchat account. So Radke was like, I'm done. He files for this restraining order, claiming that Brittany Furlan has been harassing him ever since, that he has been ignoring her, but he says that she drove to his home and sat outside his home. She said that she showed up to one of his med spa appointments without an appointment on her own and just like stared at him. And then he says that she was contacting some of his underage fans and encouraging them to come forward with alleged inappropriate experiences with Radke.
Man.
What? That's what he's claiming, but apparently the judge or magistrate in charge of this temporary restraining order said there was not enough evidence, so it was denied. His request was denied. So he won't be getting that, but very weird situation among 3 adults who sounds like they need to...
if any of that is true,
yeah,
and I'm Tommy Lee, I'm kicking her to the curb so fast. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, so they're still together?
Yeah.
They're still together.
Then why is she even...
Right.
Whether she was catfished or not.
That's the whole point.
I have a clip of what he said from May. Do you want to...
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I'm trying to remember.
Brittany, if you're watching this, and you are, I'm really sorry. I just realized you definitely fell for some crazy shit. I'm super sorry that you got duped and stuff like that. And genuinely, I'm not trying to be sarcastic right now. I genuinely feel bad, and I'm sorry.
Okay. So he was kind of cool then.
If all that stuff happened, I'd be over it too.
If I have a med spa appointment and some weirdo showing up with no appointment just to stare at me.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
What?
You're stalking.
And then you're contacting underage kids. That's very weird.
That is so weird.
I don't know. That sounds criminal to me. But anyway, those are your 3 things.
Vic, was there something in the early 2000s that you owned or purchased yourself that you thought was just like You spent a good chunk of money on it, and you're like, this is it. Living in luxury. I've got this thing. And it was just awesome, and you wanted to show it off. And you might have been like the only one who had it. Maybe you saved up for a while. Maybe you splurged.
Well, you threw a curveball about being the only one that had it.
Okay, maybe not.
I was just going to mention there were two things like that in the early 2000s.
Okay.
One was my gaming computer that I got that was elite.
Okay.
Unbelievable video card, all that.
Yeah.
The high speed internet.
Yeah.
That was definitely luxurious. And then what was the other one I was going to say? I forgot.
Oh, all right. Well, I only
that gaming computer was.
That's definitely something that's up there. BuzzFeed.com asks people, what's something that was considered expensive or luxurious back in 2005, 2006 that is now basically considered trash?
You had to actually go to the store to buy the DirecTV satellite dish to get the NFL ticket, so that was another one.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah.
If you had DirecTV, if you had your own satellite back then.
Yeah, and I got and I could get one, and I got that, and I was like, I get every NFL game. It was.
Yep. People jumped online talking about the things that they had. The 6 or even 12 disc CD changer in the trunk of your car.
Yeah.
That was a big one. To go along with that, I had this. The CD players where the face popped off the radio so you could take it with you so no one's going to steal your radio because you didn't have the face. And then, Pioneer started getting into the digital EQs and you could change the colors on your screen and all that stuff. Someone said 20 years ago, my father had the rear projection 64-inch TV that cost like $10,000. It sat on the speakers. The speakers were the base of the TV.
Big, heavy, giant thing.
Massive. I got one I remember I moved one time and I went to Aaron's Rental to get my furniture and I got one of those big projection TVs that you paid monthly on or whatever. BlackBerry. That was a big deal if you got the BlackBerry back in the day. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen the BlackBerry movie, it's on like Hulu or something. Yeah. It's a story about BlackBerry. Great movie. Yeah. Other things that people said. The Palm Pilot. That was another big one. Another big digital device that came out with the stylus. You could write, and then it would transfer the words that you wrote onto the Palm Pilot, take your notes and everything. This was a big one. The caller ID box. This is before it was like just showed up on your phone. This was the actual box you hooked up to your phone with the digital display.
The landline phone.
Yes.
Yeah. That came out before that, didn't it?
Yeah, a little bit older. Yeah.
I thought we had one
late
of those,
90s.
Yeah, I could have swore we had that in the 90s.
If you could afford the entire collection of Encyclopedia Britannica, that was another one back in the 90s. If you could afford the entire collection. The Motorola Razr 3 was a huge deal when it came out. The old flip phone. The separate GPS unit. The digital GPS unit you could buy when it was just, like, was it the Garmin, I think, had one? And it was just GPS.
Yeah, had one on my boat.
Someone said the Papasan chair from Pier 1 Imports.
Papasan chair, yeah, we had one.
The wicker chair with the curved body.
We had the big one. And it was my son's favorite place to hang out.
And, like, the actual chair came off the base.
Yeah.
It just sat there on the base. Pier 1, you got anything from Pier 1. Pier 1 was like the home goods store of Sharper Image.
Yes.
Because we were talking about Sharper Image yesterday.
Exactly.
Pier 1 had all the expensive stuff. If you had the big dining room china cabinet, that big oak wood that held the dishes inside of it that sat against the wall in your living room. The expensive 250 pixel digital camera was a big deal.
More pixels, better.
More pixels, absolutely.
You wanted as many as possible.
But if you could get that 250 and download the pictures on your little SD chip, you were living in luxury for sure. 800, DVR. Cody texted in DVR.
Yeah, Gustavo said Blu-ray player.
Oh, Blu-ray, yeah. You made the choice between Blu-ray or Laserdisc. What if you had the big 3D TV When you used to buy the glasses.
Yeah.
And you could actually get your own 3D TV.
Right. And it never was quite the same.
Never, ever. 800-821-9970 if you got one.
Yeah, we got some texts coming in. Trucker Tim said, Super Bowl Sunday, Pats versus Panthers. Dad took me to Sun TV, and we got a 70-inch television. They loaded it in the truck with a forklift.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Because, again, that was going to be your big plasma, case TV. Not the...
Right.
I can carry a 70-inch TV on my own now.
Oh, yeah. By yourself.
That was not
for
happening.
sure. Let's see. Tony Cook said the Pioneer Dolphin car stereo. Pioneer Dolphin.
I mean, the Pioneer, yeah. If that was the Dolphin, the one that could change all the colors, I definitely had one of those. Oh, Angie, I'm so sorry. She says my brother just got rid of his BlackBerry a year and a half ago. Oh, man, yeah. Get with the times. 800-821-9970 if you've got one. It's 997 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Wednesday morning, make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. We begin with some movie history. Sisters Olivia de Havilland and Joan Fontaine were both nominated for Best Actress in 1942, with Joan winning for the movie Suspicion. Olivia later won Best Actress for To Each His Own in 1946. They are the only siblings to have both won lead acting awards and the only pair of sisters to have ever won Oscars together. Yeah. During the movies, there you go. Snoop Dogg and the late Nate Dogg are actually cousins. I did know that. I knew that little hip-hop fact. No, Dogg isn't the family's real last name.
Who's Nate? I don't know who Nate Dogg is.
Nate Dogg did, you know Nate Dogg. He did, you've heard his stuff before.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, you definitely know who he is. I'm trying to think of, darn it. I gotta think of
I don't know if I should pull up a song. I don't know what he might say.
Yeah, don't pull anything out. He did Regulators.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I know that one.
And then, of course, a whole bunch of other ones as well. But yeah, Regulators was his big one. Let's see here. No one knows if Andrew Jackson was born in North Carolina or South Carolina. He claims South Carolina, but it may have been for political reasons because there's a lot of evidence that suggests he was actually born in North Carolina. So, no one actually knows. Chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream.
Yeah.
A lot of people enjoy chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. First created by Ben & Jerry's in 1984.
Okay.
And then they started selling it at their shop in Vermont, and then they started selling pints in 1991. It actually took about 6-7 years for them to get it into pints into stores.
And is it... they say you shouldn't eat cookie dough.
Right. Well, they've changed the recipe for edible cookie dough now.
I kind of figured.
They took the eggs out.
Yeah,
because that was the big deal.
Does
was
it stop
eggs.
you?
No.
Hell no.
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all. And finally, Nimrod only became another word for idiot because of a cartoon character. You know which one?
Is it a character named Nimrod or one who said it?
Well, both. One cartoon character said it to another cartoon character. I'll tell you this.
I was going to say Bugs.
All right, let me give you a clue.
All right.
Nimrod is actually a biblical character who's referred to as a mighty hunter.
Oh, is this Elmer Fudd?
Right, you got it right.
Is he the Nimrod or
yes.
called somebody? He's the Nimrod.
Bugs Bunny
called him
a Nimrod, and that's why it took off. He was actually, since Elmer Fudd was a bad hunter, Bugs Bunny was using it ironically, calling him a Nimrod, because Nimrod actually is a mighty hunter.
What am I wrong? What a Nimrod.
Nimrod, and then it took off, and now we use Nimrod as an insult. So there you go, learning you some stuff on a Wednesday morning. 99.7 The Blitz.